75 hard. A dad's transformation.
Hi everyone. Day 16 is in the book of 75 hard, and apologies in advance. I had to take a break over the last 2 days, or over Sunday, I would say, because life got in the way and it got way busier than I expected, especially when you have a weekend where there are officially no plans, but it is what it is. So day 16, we got out early, especially for a weekend. I would say it was 7, and my expectation was, I got up early. I'm going to work out in the morning, and then I pick up our breakfast. We have breakfast together, and then we start our day. But somehow life got in the way. I don't know. There was so much going on that I picked up breakfast. I didn't really work out. And the next time I took a look at my watch, it was already 11:30. And I was like, geez, that was ridiculously fast. And the main plan was that we are going to head out to the beach and visit a friend of ours who just opened a new clothing store near the beach side. And we actually hopped in the car and drove out there, but traffic was ridiculous. And it took us literally 1.5 hours, what normally would take, I would say, 30 minutes, 45 minutes tops. But turns out that there was the athletics event for grown-ups that day in particular. And so the parking situation was ridiculous. So we arrived, traffic was bad. We arrived, there was no parking, so it took us additionally like 20 minutes to find a good parking spot. And so emotions got the best of us during that time, but it is what it is. We found a parking spot and we headed out. It was a good foot walk, so the kids were not too pleased. It was super crowded, and with this small dachshunds, it's difficult, especially when there are so many other dogs around and they're not the biggest fan of other dogs. But we got to the store, said hi, beautiful store. They were really busy, and it was beautiful weather, so good for them. And near their store there's the section of the beach where dogs are allowed, so we went there. And I have to say it's all with a grain of salt, because it was an additional, I would say, 20-minute foot walk. So from the car, I think there were already like 25 minutes plus 20 minutes foot walk to the beach. So when we arrived at the beach, it was already, we started at 12. I think it was already 3:30. So we stayed there for 30 minutes. The kids jumped into the ocean, potentially for the last time this year. And then we had to walk back. And it got even busier because athletics ended, and all kind of the people who attended that went for a walk and went for dinner. So it was so crowded and it was difficult. The younger one wasn't too happy that he had to walk back 45 minutes. The dogs were not pleased at all because they got stressed out about all the pedestrians going there. So it was not the best situation for all of us. And especially with in the back of my head that you haven't done anything today regarding 75 hard. So no walkouts, no reading, nothing. And I think when we were back home, it was 6. So I had literally 6 hours left. The water was no problem at all because I took it with me and I drank all the time, and that was fine. But so I had to read to do this 2 workouts. So I talked to my wife and said, okay, I need to kind of figure that shit out. And I literally kind of stepped out of the door at 7, had an extended walk for 45 minutes, then came back, sit down, read my 10 pages, got back into house chores, took care of some laundry and all this stuff, and jumped on the rowing machine at 11. So I had 15 minutes left, and I was done 11:45 with the second workout. So that was incredibly stressful. And that was the first time where I had to figure out how to plan around kind of my day really significantly and annoy everyone else because I wanted to do it. But checking off that list, workout 1 was a walk, workout 2 was the rowing. I had my water, I took my picture, I stuck to my diet. The kids had ice cream, I obviously didn't. I didn't cheat and I didn't have any alcohol, but it was a close call, I would say. That was the first time it was really, really close, just based on the fact that my time management was so off and I should have got my first workout in the morning. If you're planning to do that, make sure you split it up. 1 workout in the morning, 1 workout in the afternoon or in the evening. Everything else is a pain in the ass. Anyhow, that's it for today. Looking forward to the next day. Everything is cool and it's still fun. So thank you for listening in. Bye.